Blackstone Audio presents God's Secretaries, The Making of the King James Bible by Adam Nicolson. This book is read by Clive Chafer. Preface. The Making of the King James Bible in the 7 years between its commissioning by James VI and first in 1604 and its publication by Robert Barker, printer to the King's Most Excellent Majesty in 1611, remains something of a mystery. The men who did it, who pored over the Greek and Hebrew texts, comparing the accuracy and felicity of previous translations, arguing with each other over the finest details of chapter and verse, were many of them obscure at the time, and are generally forgotten now, a gaggle of 50 or so black-gowned divines whose names are almost unknown, but whose words continue to resonate with us. They have a ghost presence in our lives, invisible but constantly heard, enriching the language with the civility, learning, and eloquence of their translation, but nowadays only whispering the sentences into our ears. Beyond that private communication they have left few clues. Surviving in 1 or 2 English libraries and archives are the instructions produced at the beginning of the work, a couple of drafts of short sections sketched out in the course of it, some fragments of correspondence between 1 or 2 of them, and a few pages of notes taken at a meeting near the end. Otherwise, nothing. But that virtual anonymity is the power of the book. The translation these men made together can lay claim to be the greatest work in prose ever written in English. That it should be the creation of a committee of people no one has ever heard of, and who were generally unacknowledged at the time, is the key to its grandeur. It is not the poetry of a single mind, nor the effusion of a singular vision, nor even the product of a single moment, but the child of an entire culture stretching back to the great Jewish poets and storytellers of the Near Eastern Bronze Age. That sense of an entirely embraced and reimagined past is what fuels this book. The divines of the first decade of 17th-century England were alert to the glamour of antiquity, in many ways consciously archaic in phraseology and grammar, meticulous in their scholarship, and always looking to the primitive and the essential as the guarantee of truth. Their translation was driven by that idea of a constant present, the feeling that the riches, beauties, failings, and sufferings of Jacobean England were part of the same world as the one in which Job, David, or the evangelists walked. Just as
Sample complete. Ready to continue?